Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I am the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the new Deathstroke series that was announced. Well, more like my full thoughts, because I already did a quick impressions video on it. If you don't know, Deathstroke got his own comic book series announced in the New 52, since he had already had a series, but it failed miserably and they canceled it. Now they're bringing it back. Except with a different writer and a whole different stuff. And yeah, I'm using the Teen Titan suit because that's what the new suit looks more like, to where the old New 52 suit looked more like the Injustice suit. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to fight these guys. I'm in South Gotham now, where I'd been in North Gotham for most of my videos lately with Deathstroke. So yeah, what's really interesting to me about this series being announced is it is about Deathstroke the villain and not Deathstroke the anti-hero, because Deathstroke's series that he had in the 90s by Marv Wolfman was about Deathstroke the anti-hero, not about, I don't know why I have a waypoint set, not about Deathstroke the villain. So it's going to be very interesting because Marv Wolfman wrote him as an anti-hero, and the heroes just, didn't really understand what he was doing, and so they saw him as a villain. But if you read his book, you saw he was an anti-hero. He was actually a good guy because he had Wintergreen pretty much as his moral compass. Wintergreen is his Alfred. And yeah, so we haven't had a book about Deathstroke the villain, and it's gonna be very interesting because Deathstroke works either way. I prefer when he's an anti-hero, but he's also an awesome villain, like we've seen with Judd Winnick, who did an amazing job as him in the Green Arrow run. Judd Winnick did the best to me as Deathstroke as a villain. Where is this guy that's shooting me? Oh, they're over there. Let's go teach them a lesson. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I can't wait to see it, to see Tony Daniel's take. I know the art will be pretty because Tony Daniel always does good art, and the cover already looked pretty cool. Well, that little sneak preview we got, that looked really awesome. Hello, who's got a gun? You, sir. But, okay. Sorry. Oh man, there's a big guy. Sorry, hard to talk and play with all these guys. Okay. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, his suit looks pretty cool. We got sort of like a silhouette. Oh yeah, this guy's got like armor, doesn't he? We got sort of a silhouette type thingy for his his suit cover. Like the middle part was kind of hidden, but it looked a lot more like his original suit pre-New 52, which I'm really excited about because his New 52 suit was okay. I wish they would have gone more Injustice, because the Injustice suit to me was it was a better New 52 suit. I liked the Injustice suit. The New 52 suit was okay. You had different like interpretations on it. I hated the one with spikes. Like I hated that. But yeah, the suit looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see. It's really interesting because he's taking Deathstroke someplace he hasn't been before. In his own book, it's Deathstroke as a villain, and he's like he said, he's gonna try to make him to where he's not as powerful as he used to be, and he has to get back up there to the best assassin. So it sounds really cool that Deathstroke's gonna be like down, because I think this is gonna be because what happened in Forever Evil, to where Deathstroke just got punched once by Alexander Luthor and then was out. Yeah, I hated that in Forever Evil, so it seems like that's going to take him down from, because he said he's got to build Deathstroke back up to being the best assassin there is, so it sounds pretty cool, and he says people are going to be constantly attacking him. That also sounds really cool. So, you're going to have this guy that used to be the best, and who knows who the best is now. He might introduce a new guy as being like the best assassin in the DCU right now, and Deathstroke has to beat him. That could be like the first arc or something. Which sounds interesting, if he does that. Of course, we don't know. All he said that was that he's like not the guy that's 40 moves ahead of everyone right now. He's got to build him back up to that, which sounds really interesting. I'm saying that a lot. Just trying to get some. What? I hit counter. Who the heck's screaming? They won't let me do the takedown on this armored thug. Whatever. There we go. Bam. No, I'm trying to think of what I was talking about. Yeah, about Deathstroke being taken to places he's never been before, because Deathstroke in the 90s was awesome. We sort of had this with the Hunted storyline, which was awesome. You had people hunting Deathstroke. You had, like, a Bronze Tiger and Deadshot going after Deathstroke, and it was just really cool. And it sounds like we're going to be getting that again, except in the New 52, which I'm really excited about, because he said, like, people are going to be constantly attacking him, because you think he's the best assassin in the world, and he's been taken down a peg, and so people are going to be like, maybe Deathstroke's weakened, and trying to go after him. And then, you know, they're going to learn real soon how Deathstroke is. And, yeah, it sounds really cool. We'll see how it plays out. I'm really interested. Problem is, it doesn't come till October. We'll see if he's still in the Suicide Squad, though. If he's still in that book. The new Suicide Squad book that he's in. If he's still in that when his book rolls around. So yeah, we'll see about that. That's going to be very interesting to see how they do that if he does get out of the Suicide Squad. As that guy just didn't care. All his buddies came, but he just didn't care. Hello. Bam. But yeah, this is pretty much all wait and see. I'm really excited. We know the art's gonna be good. His suit looks pretty cool from what we've seen. It's all like he's all torn apart and like battered up though, which looks really cool. I can't wait to see how the book ends up being. Gotham Cinema. Again though, that's the problem with this is all have to wait and see, because all we got was an interview with Tony Daniel and what's it called, and a picture that he drew. So not a whole lot to base off of, but I do like the way it sounds Tony Daniel's going. It's got me really interested. I'm really glad they chose Tony Daniel, because he's done some great stuff with Dick Grayson, because I do really like Tony Daniel. And of course the art's gonna be pretty, so we'll see how it goes though. This is pretty much all it is. Just gotta wait. But yeah, my first thoughts on this are I'm interested. I'm very interested, and I can't wait to see what happens, because Deathstroke has not been justice has not been done to Deathstroke in the New 52, and it's gonna be really awesome to see a book from a villain's perspective, which we have not really gotten a good one of in a while. And it's gonna be interesting because of the fact that you can do a book about a villain that's like a mini-series, but to do a full book is going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. Like, they've done mini-series about villains, like Lex Luthor and Man of Steel, which is an amazing mini-series. It was about Lex Luthor, obviously, and you got to see more into how Lex is, and Superman kicked the crap out of Batman in the book. I loved it. But Lex Luthor was very interesting in it, and they did some really cool stuff with him. But that's a mini-series, doing a full book about a villain, because, like I said, they've done a book about Deathstroke before, but it was not about him as a villain. It was about him as an anti-hero, which is a lot easier to do than about someone that's a villain. Granted, he did say the people that he's going to be going against deserve what they're getting. Like, Deathstroke's not just going to be hurting innocent people, but I really hope he brings Deathstroke back to going against other heroes, because we did have a little bit of that in the New 52 when he went against Hawkman, and that was like it. So yeah, well, I really hope he brings back Deathstroke going with other heroes or against other heroes, like he said he's going to do. He's going to try to get him with Green Arrow, either against or with, so we'll see how that goes. I've been saying we'll see a lot, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and thanks for watching.